Alright, while we got some daylight, let's do a quick November update on some of the plants that are doing good. I got some good things going on and I can't wait to see them. First off, let's take a look at the spectabile. That spike has grown quite well. Flowers are starting to orientate themselves a little bit more to the light in the window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 flowers on that spike. So that's going to look pretty amazing. I haven't seen this one yet. I've had this plant for a couple years. Just now, finally, this is the first time it's spiked for me. We'll take a look at the Alisara real quick. It is putting out a new growth to continue that circle pattern. And what I originally thought was a little weed in the middle, now has like a little pseudobulb. I don't know what's going on. If that's like a little kiki coming out of there or what. Maybe one of you experts can tell. The bottom shelf here. This is the one that I took to the November Illinois Orchid Society meeting. I took first place in its class. With these two were open. Now it's just started opening up this cluster over here on this other spike. What was interesting is that the first two that opened just put out a spike. There was no sheath. And then the second one that had the cluster with 6 on it, it actually put out a sheath and then the spike. What's also cool so we have another sheath and another little cluster coming up right there. And if I turn it again, there's a new growth growing. So this plant is doing quite well. Needs to be watered right now. That's on the chore list for today, right, Ella? It's on the chore list, isn't it? Bulbophyllum biforum finally stopped spiking, but it's putting out a new growth there. A new growth in there, a new growth right here. So I think I'm going to repot this real quick sometime this week. See what we can do about that. Need to repot the BC Yellowbird. Got everything ready for that. I'll do that at the same time. 2015 Orchaholics Anonymous Project Plant's new growth is now almost as big as the last one that bloomed. So that's kind of cool. Some nice, strong, healthy new growth growing here on this one. I don't remember the name of this one. I think it has a special name. And that's what it looks like right there. Hopefully that's focusing for you. Lelia purpurata still has those 3 sheaths on those new growths, but they're pretty hollow. Would really like to see that one go. Alright, this is the 2016 Orchaholics Anonymous Project plant. There's 2 of the new growths. There's the third one. It's getting quite large. This was one of the newer ones when I first got it. And you can see that is a little spike coming out of there. And then on this one back here, we've got a nice long spike coming up. So this guy will be blooming pretty soon. Real excited about that. And also, one thing I wanted to add is if you have the 2016 Orchaholics Anonymous Project plant, if you could do an update too so I could see what yours is looking like and where it's at, if there's any differences, I would love to see them. Plus, I haven't seen any updates lately on the 2015 Orchaholics Anonymous Project plant. I would really like to see somebody's blooms to see if they look like the ones I had or not. So if somebody could post some updates on those, that would be great too. Thanks. This is Dendrobium johannes. I think I finally figured out that this guy needs a little bit more water than I'd been giving it. And now it's put up 2 spikes. One there, one here. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know, 4 tiny little blooms or buds. Very, very small. And there's a little beetle on there that'll probably get fed to a nepenthes real quick here. Catasetum that I just purchased in November from Fred Clark. You can watch the November video about that. This is Roy Tokignawa 1. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new growths. And the last 3 new growths that grew didn't bloom or put up a spike. I don't know what's going on. The other one does well. And Cyclia bractensis exotic profusion. 3 new bulbs, the purple ones on the outsides of the green one in the middle. They're growing and they're doing well. Not sure I totally know what this plant needs yet, but these new growths are looking healthy, so that's good. This is the Path Vintner's Treasure by Path Emerald Seacoast. They are slow growers. It's taking its time. It's pretty much looked like that for quite a while now, and you can see it's not that big. It's going to be pretty dark purple, it looks like, with green in it. That'll be cool. Little spike coming off of this little mini rescue plant. And it looks like a secondary off of that one. I might get some little flowers off there. I haven't seen this one yet. It's the foul golden staff throwing out another spike. See it under there? Let's see if we can get some good root growth going on. A nice little spike in there. It's probably a little bit hard to see. Have Carla Clem. Again, super slow grower. It's taking its time. I think the stem is taller than it was. This is the one, the first Orchid Society meeting I went to as a member. I won this in the raffle. And it had a price tag on it of $100. I was like, what? I won that? So yeah, I'm pretty excited to see this, and I can't wait to bring it back to the Orchid Society so they can see it again too. They'll be pretty surprised and impressed, I think. Hopefully I'm able to bloom it. I don't know. It's not done yet, not counting my chickens. Dendrobium Roy Tokignawa 2. Still looking good. Flowers are starting to wrinkle just a little bit around the edges. None have really fallen off. This is the Dendrobium Takahashi. Its flowers are now starting to dry up, get all translucent. I think it needs a cold rest, so it'll be going down with the others real quick here. What you thinking, Ella? Close up. Rosemary, you're calm. Good girl. That's a good girl. Good girl.